Hi, this is Kim, Reads Urantia, and it's February 28th. So I'll read a short selection from Light the Flame by Andrew Harvey. And this short poem is by Nagarjuna, who was East Indian, and I think around what was it, 150 BC? What did I see? Hold on just a minute. I'll see it. Yeah. So, sorry. It was like 150 AD, and he died like in 200 AD or something like that. Indian Buddhist philosopher. Okay. May I be one of those who strive ceaselessly for perfect enlightenment and realize that emptiness whose essence is boundless compassion. Right. The emptiness is boundless compassion. I feel like the emptiness kind of embraces us. I think some people are frustrated by emptiness because they're trying to get a reaction from it or something. And the thing is you can't elicit a reaction from God because God is just changeless love. So you have to accept that, I think, before you can realize this love, this compassion that's in there, in the emptiness. Okay, very good. And then you know what? Since it's the last day of February, there's a reading for February 29th, so I might as well just kick that off too. All right, this one's a little longer though. It's by Chris Saad, I think how you pronounce that, or Sadi, who is a contemporary spiritual writer. So here we go. February 29th. May we become the longing of our ancestors and the prayers of the forgotten children. May we hear the howling of animals, those abused and those being annihilated. May our courage to be an offering to you, O God, and may our compassion become the fire of our hearts. May our courage be an offering to you, O God, and may our compassion become the fire of our hearts. May we respond to the pain of our world. May we kneel and prostrate to the vision of the heart. May we love without limit. Love until we discover in us the divine force. Love until we come to know our true names. And act for justice, for solidarity, for democratic freedoms, animal rights, and the protection of the earth. Act as one, united in our passion to serve. O God, strive for your dream of peace and a thriving planet. O God, to strive for your dream of peace and a thriving planet and the end of all violence, economic, racial, and that of the sword. Okay. So we serve God, united in our passion to serve, O God. We are united in our passion to strive for your dream. So it was God's dream that we should emerge from violence into peace and love. And there's such pain in this at the beginning here. May we hear the howling of animals and become the longing of our ancestors. Okay, and that takes courage and compassion to allow ourselves to feel that pain. That reminds me of a little bit of the Tong Len. We embrace that pain of the suffering, and thereby work to remove it from the world at large by taking part of that burden on ourselves. And I love what it says. We have to love until we know our true names. And that's reflects the concept that we're only awakening to who we really are as children of God. We don't really know ourselves as divine beings, we're just potentially divine. But then we'll know who we really are. So I wonder who I am. I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, all right. Let's say, well, I like to think of myself as a teacher and a mother primarily. And a lover, I guess. I don't know. All right, so we're reading on the Urantia book, paper 191, Appearances to the Apostles and Other Leaders, part 3, with the Urantia creatures. So Jesus, remember, he's not only for the people here on this world, he's also victorious among the people that are already on their way to heaven in the Urantia land. So here he is with the Urantia creatures. The next day, Monday, was spent wholly with the Urantia creatures then present on Urantia. As participants in the Master's Urantia transition experience, there had come to Urantia more than 1 million Urantia directors and associates, together with transition mortals of various orders from the 7 mansion worlds of Satania. The Urantia Jesus sojourned with these splendid intelligences for 40 days. Okay, so they're just around him when he's going about his business here and appearing to people in the flesh. Remember, he's not really in the flesh. He's a Urantia person. So he's got all these Urantia directors and associates and transition mortals of various orders. And he's just, cruising around with them as he, drops by here to say hello to so-and-so and, let's check on this person and the apostles, of course, and the believers over here in Greece and whatever. And, so he has a little entourage of Urantia beings with him as he does this for 40 days, right? Okay. He instructed them and learned from their directors the life of Urantia transition as it is traversed by the mortals of the inhabited worlds of Satania as they pass through the system Urantia spheres. Okay. So the Urantia worlds is part of our system, it's our planetary system. I think you're done with Urantia when you get past Jerusalem, on the capital of Satania, right? Then you're on to another level. I could be wrong. Often I am. About midnight of this Monday, the Master's Urantia form was adjusted for transition to the second stage of Urantia progression. When he next appeared to his mortal children on earth, It was as a second stage Urantia being. As the master progressed in the Urantia career, it became technically more and more difficult for the Urantia intelligences and their transforming associates to visualize the master to mortal and material eyes. Became more and more difficult for the Urantia intelligences and their transforming associates to visualize the master to mortal and material eyes. So that implies that the Urantia intelligences are doing something to Jesus in his Urantia form to make him visible to the people on earth in the flesh, right? So as he goes through these here, so he's gradually, yeah, I know. He's gradually becoming less solid, and as energy, his body becomes more energy and less material, I think, as he makes this transition. Jesus made the transit to the third stage of Urantia on Friday, April 14th, to the fourth stage on Monday the 17th, to the fifth stage on Saturday the 22nd, to the sixth stage on Thursday the 27th, to the seventh stage on Tuesday, May 2nd, to Jerusalem citizenship on Sunday the 7th. Okay, so it's pretty consistent here. Every 5 days or so, he's doing this. Jerusalem citizenship on Sunday the 7th, and he entered the embrace of the Most Highs of Urantia on Sunday the 14th. Okay. In this manner did Michael of Nebadon complete his service of universe experience, since he had already, in connection with his previous bestowals, experienced to the full the life of the ascendant mortals of time and space, from the sojourn on the headquarters of the constellation, even onto and through the service of the headquarters of the super universe. And it was by these very Urantia experiences that the Creator Son of Nebadon finally finished and acceptably terminated his seventh and final universe bestowal. But he promised to come again. He promised to come again. But I think he can do that of his own accord without direction from the Father. He's kind of his own sovereign. He's our sovereign. So thank you. I think that's all wonderful information, and you have a really good day. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.